Hey everyone, welcome back to Restored by Allie. We are in the shop today. Sadly, no projects today, but we are doing something kind of interesting. We are making homemade stain. Yeah, like the stain that you buy from the store to like stain wood, decks, furniture, and all different kinds of things. We're gonna make our own. And I don't know why I've never thought of this before, because it's kind of expensive to buy stain at the store and you can make it for way cheaper. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Hopefully it doesn't fail. So it would suck if it fails, then technically that's just a waste of money, but I've seen other people do it and I'm gonna try it myself. And all we need is vinegar, steel wool, and a mason jar to put it in. So there's a ton of different ways to do stain, but I'm gonna try this one out first to see if this vinegar works. This vinegar has only like 4% acidity, and I think you need like 40 to 50% in the other recipes, I guess, that I saw. So we'll see if this works or not. I hope it does, because I don't wanna just waste all that money on vinegar and steel wool. But let's go try it. Okay, we got our mason jar, lid, steel wool, and vinegar. I just got this vinegar, you can't even see. I got this vinegar at Hy-Vee, and I looked for higher acidity, but I couldn't find anything, at least at the local Hy-Vee. So if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go try like Walmart or something. Some other place that has higher acidity vinegar. But let's try this out. Steel wool. Oh, cool. That in there. And then we just fill her up with some vinegar. Oh, I'm totally gonna spill this. Ooh, vinegar smells weird. Kind of smells like Easter. Okay, we're filling this bad boy up. This seems so weird. Oh my God. What the heck? I am a little bit weird. I just tried putting this lid on here. This lid goes on here. And this lid goes on the vinegar. Yeah, sometimes I'm weird. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. And supposedly we let this sit for 24 hours and it should start showing color. But the longer you let it sit, the more color it should have. So I'll show you guys this. I'll show you guys tonight to see if it has any changes at all. And then I'll show you guys tomorrow. And then I'll wait another day to see if it gets darker, and then another day to see if it gets even darker. And then we'll test it out on some wood. So this is all it looks like right now. Steel wool in a jar with vinegar. Nothing too crazy over here. Let's ask Bucko if he thinks it's gonna work. Bucko, do you think my vinegar and steel wool will work? Wow, thanks buddy. Thanks for believing in me. You're so kind. Yes, of course. You can have all the treats you want. Mwah! Okay, just for fun you're gonna see the next few clips of later in the day and then tomorrow and all that. But let's see if Bucko will dance with me. Ba, 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 ba. Bucko, do you wanna dance? Woo! Do you wanna dance with me? You wanna dance? Yeah! Yeah! We're waiting for the stain to color. We want the steel wool to rust and the vinegar to change color. The vinegar needs to change color. Oh, my sound beautiful? You're such a good boy. Here, I'm gonna show you guys all Bucko's tricks. I know this video is supposed to be about staying, but just really quick. Can you sit? Good boy. Can you shake? Good boy. Can you pray? Oh, you're such a good boy. Can you spin? Spin. Yeah. Can you sit? Lay down. You go on your side. Oh, you're such a good boy. That's the goodest boy ever. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Okay. I won't bore you guys. Let's flip to tonight. Okay, so update on the stain. This was a fail. This is what it still looks like. I think the vinegar that I used did not have enough acidity to rust the steel wool. So I have to go get a different kind of vinegar, which will probably have to be a different video because I don't have time to really go get it. I'll probably have to order it. I don't even know where you would get vinegar that has 40% acidity, but I found it on Amazon, so I ordered it. So we'll figure that out later. But don't worry, I'm still making homemade stain, just a different way. Okay, we are back in the garage, and we're going to make homemade stain a little bit different than what I had planned, because that, like I mentioned earlier, the vinegar's in the mail. It's been like a couple days and it has not changed color even a little. So the grocery store vinegar with only 4% acidity does not work, but we're gonna try with the other vinegar once I receive it. But I looked up different ways to make stain, and I don't know if you would consider this stain or not, but we're gonna try. We have like these little craft paints, and then if you put a little bit of paint and a lot of bit of water, obviously it makes it transparent. So it's kind of like more like painting it with just transparent paint than stain. Is that what stain is? Just transparent paint? No. I don't really know, but the way these people that I saw do it use these paints with water, and it looked actually kind of cool. So we're gonna try it out, and let me show you the colors that we're gonna use. Okay, so here's the colors. We have a brown, a dark purple, gray, maroon, and black. There's the lineup. Okay, so what I'm first gonna do is I'm gonna make all of them, and I think it's 1 teaspoon of paint and 4 teaspoons of water. I'll have to double check that, and I'll put it on the screen, whatever I use. And after I make the stain, I'm gonna put it on this board down here, some scrap piece of wood. There's Bucko. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like right after. And then I'll show you guys a few hours later, and then I'll show you guys tomorrow. Okay, so I have the containers that I'm gonna use. I'm first gonna put the water in, which is 4 spoonfuls of water in each one, and then I'll add the paint. This feels so crafty. Okay, so I have the water. Now let's do the paint. First, we're gonna do brown. Oh, this isn't looking good. This isn't mixing like I thought it would mix. Just keep going, just keep going. Oh gosh. Okay, there's brown. Looks a little thicker than I thought it would be. do purple. Put purple over here. Switch them around. Next is gray. Gray. And now red, or maroon. Okay, and red. So here are all the colors pretty much mixed up. Okay, now I'm going to use a sponge foam brush to apply each one. I'll do one strip of just one layer, and then I'll do another one right next to it with 2 layers of each color. Okay, we're going to start with red. So that's the 1 layer one. There's 2 layers. That's the red. Now we're gonna go to black. You guys see this very well? I don't feel like you can't. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. Here's black, 1 layer. And then black, 2 layers. Okay. Now we're gonna do purple. Purple, 1 layer. Now purple with 2 layers. Next is red. Oh, it's right there. Okay, and then we're going 2 layers next to it. And now brown. 1 layer brown. 2 layers. Right, now it's good. So here's the results right after them being done. Red 1 layer, red 2 layer, black 1 layer, black 2 layer, purple 1 layer, purple 2 layer, gray 1 layer, gray 2 layer, brown 1 layer, brown 2 layer. The black actually looks pretty cool. If you're curious on what kind of wood this is, it's just pine. It was the cheapest wood that we got when we redid a different piece of furniture. And this is just a scrap piece from it. But yeah, I would say the black looks the coolest so far. So I'm gonna let this dry and then show you guys in a few hours. So here's after a few hours of drying. And here is the stain a day after. Okay, and just a little update. I did receive the 45% acidity vinegar in the mail. So I'm going to take this one that totally failed with normal vinegar from the grocery store, dump it out. Hopefully the steel wool isn't ruined. And I'm gonna add the 45%. I'll show you guys the before, but the after will be in a different video. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, please. Bucko and I would appreciate it. And if you want to see how this stain turns out when I switch the vinegar, you're gonna have to wait for the next video.